all going with the sweep there with Logan Paul. Let's get into another highly anticipated match that actually became something. Ronda Rousey versus Shayna Baszler in an MMA match.
Yeah, MMA match. I was just about to say, Lewis, you're excited about this?
I just want Shayna to win and just be Shayna. Like, she needs it so badly. It was just like, and we've talked about this so many times. It's just like the crazy giant NXT runs that these people have had, and then they come into the main roster and it's like it never happened. And it's just like, can we just recapture that magic? And like we said, hey, Vince is going to be out. Hopefully, hey, Ronda's out. Shayna's in. Let's redo, and maybe we can get back the magic we had in NXT. Like, I don't know. It's just like, mind you, it's just like, she was a heel, and they made it look so dirty and dangerous that back then. It's just like, that should have transitioned so easily. Came in, done the same stuff. You would have had a new champ. Boom. But no. Somebody's push, fighting people. Like, it's just, I want Ronda out. I want Shayna in. Get her in the main event. Shit. Look at the people she could go against. Rhea. I hate myself that I always forget who's on what brand, but I'm like, just the roster in general, like her, Bianca, Charlotte, Asuka, like, just have these fucking matches with these people. Like, it's not that hard.
Yeah, so
it shouldn't be.
Yeah, so did you guys see the little video package that they did for the match for both of them?
It was good.
Like a 2-part video package. In my opinion, the entire feud should have just been those packages. I think what they did in, like, I think it was last week or the week prior, where they had Shayna try to run after Ronda, and then Ronda was up in like the skybox, and then she told her, "I'll see you at SummerSlam, bitch," with the security and stuff there. I feel like that should have been the go home segment, and everything else prior should have been like video packages week after week after week, telling this story. Because you saw all the old photos, you saw all the old story, and you could tell they were trying to cram it in within one show. Now imagine if they spread that story out amongst like 3 weeks of television. You can really like tell the story between them, because they're best friends. They're best friends in real life. Everything Shayna was saying about how she would be a part of Ronda's camp, that's all legit stuff. So they could have told that over 3 weeks.
A lot better.
A lot better. I mean, it was good the way they told it, but it was kind of quick, kind of rushed. They could have spread it out. But
could have easily made it a 3-parter.
Yeah. Hey, I know they won't do this because it's Ronda Rousey. But if you really want to bring Shayna Baszler back to what she was at NXT, have her beat Ronda in like under 2 minutes. Now, if Ronda has a hard out and she's like leaving after this or whatever her situation is, and you want to rebuild Shayna Baszler, then she needs to beat Ronda. She needs to beat Ronda quickly. Because I'm telling you, if they do that, then you're pretty much saying, okay, Shayna Baszler is a legit contender now. Now,
yeah,
and honestly, even though Rhea's in the feud right now with Raquel when she comes back from her knee injury, it would make sense that, like, okay, Shayna obviously has to be next now. I mean, you beat Ronda Rousey in 2 minutes. I mean, yeah, Shayna's back. They won't do it, but if you really want to like accelerate bringing Shayna Baszler back to what she was, I'd say you do that. But
especially if Raquel's actually hurt, like there's a significant knee injury and stuff like that, you need a challenger. You need a challenger.
She's not hurt. She's not hurt.
She desperately needs a challenger right now. Like it's not even funny anymore. Like she needs a challenger.
She needs a challenger so bad that she's not even being featured on SummerSlam. She has a title and it's not being featured on SummerSlam.
Yeah, that title has not been.
The thing is, she's so hot too right now. Though. That's the thing. She's really hot right now.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But she hasn't had any title defenses in like a month or so. And like you said, she's the hottest female in the WWE. It's crazy.
Yeah, but I think Brian is right. If Ronda's really out, the gift that she could easily give Shayna is just like, yo, like knock me out, and and you'll look so dominant that boom, you're back in the title picture.
And that's what should happen. That's what should happen.
It should. But I don't know what these whole MMA rules. Is this a fight pit or is this a?
This is essentially going to be the fight pit match. It's got to be the fight
exactly.
pit
It has to be.
match that we were supposed to get with Brock Lesnar and Bobby
say.
Lashley at WrestleMania.
I don't know why they say it's the fight. It's the fight pit. I don't know. Because it's MMA rules, then that would be the fight.
If they bring out an octagon, I'm be dying.
They would just do the Lions Den match from Owen Hart and Ken Shamrock.
Oh my god!
That wasn't bad. It's just
it just wasn't UFC.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
Because
people weren't ready
behind. Because I'm behind, I'm going to go Ronda Rousey because I don't think she's out. I think they're playing this up. I think WWE is going to be like, we can't just afford to lose Ronda Rousey right now, and they're going to actually have her stick around. And as I've been saying for weeks, they should have her play up this I'm untouchable type of badass. I know that's kind of interfering with Rhea right now, who's the hottest heel and probably in the women's division right now. And that probably goes against them. But, I mean, they need somebody else there in that women's division to cause some type of havoc. And I can see it from that standpoint of them actually doing that. So I'm going to go, especially because I'm behind right now, I'm going to go Ronda Rousey because I feel like WWE needs to do something surprising. And it's not going to be the later match, which we're going to talk about further down the road. I think they need to do something different here and go with Ronda. I feel like they can try to rebuild Ronda and then have Shayna kind of chase her. I feel like that's going to be the type of angle they could go after. Although it's a shot in the dark, I do see the angle what you guys are saying especially with Shayna Baszler right now being as hard as she is, probably as most as she's ever been on the main roster. And especially as a babyface in this feud right now, they can definitely turn her babyface and make her stronger and go after Rhea. Because Rhea, because it's like she needs an opponent. She needs an opponent. There needs to be a little bit more intrigue.
Becky.
Oh man, who was not on the card? Who was not on the card, by the way? Who was not on the card, by the way?
2 weeks.
At Payback.
That's actually going to be an episode of Raw and
Yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah.
That match.
You're gonna face Becky. Yeah, she told Trish.
They need to drop that feud so bad.
They're not going to.
Brian said
we talked about this last week. The names are too big to drop it, no matter how bad it is.
It's in Canada. Let's end it, please. Jesus.
Just end it. She doesn't
bury it with that mask.
The only thing that's happening is Zoe Stark looks good throughout all of this. Like, she's really putting on good performances and stuff like that. But it's like, we can't keep doing that. We can't keep doing that.
If only Zoe Stark was built up more, shit, you could have her go against Rhea at this point.
Exactly.
Pretty much.
Lewis, it's not over yet because it's still 2-on-1. So it's not over yet.
And Lita better be there because I want this done.
Lita's gonna make an appearance in Winnipeg. I'll tell you that much. Either Becky's gonna get the win.
You know what they should do
and they're gonna attack her, and here comes Lita.
Since Becky's not on SummerSlam, just have a little backstage. Hey Lita, what are you doing here? Oh, you know what? Maybe I'll help you out. Boom. That's it.
It's not gonna happen like that. It's not gonna happen
like that. You'll be in my corner in 2 weeks. Like
it's basically.
Can you train me? Can you train me back into shape?
Teach me the moonsault. Teach me the moonsault.
Get the Rocky montage going.
Basically,
Big Time Bex is back.
Which is funny because I was watching SummerSlam 2000 earlier, and I was watching the TLC match when she interfered. And I knocked Edge and Christian off the ladder, and then Edge speared her. And then Jim Ross was so frustrated about it right after the spear. He's like, son of a bitch. You see what Edge just did there? Son of a bitch. Thinking about Lita,
early 2000 JR, man. Prime television.
Great commentating.
But we can get into our next match here. We got Gunther versus Drew McIntyre.